I want to talk a little bit about what confidence means, because I think so often we have an idea of what confidence is, and we sort of think of it as being really bold or powerful or dominant. And confidence, really, in its essence, is just trust. So if you think about it this way, right, it's just a trust in however I am. It's a trust in myself. So I could be really shy, or I could be crying, or I could be really angry, right? But my inner experience is still that I trust in whatever experience I'm having, whatever emotion I'm feeling, whatever moment I'm in, right? Whatever my body is experiencing, I still trust. And it's this trust, I think, that we all are seeking in one way or another, right? Just to feel okay as I am. And I'm going to move this camera back a little bit so you can see my hand on my heart. Like, just to feel okay, right? Just to feel okay as I am. And, for so long, I think what happens is we're exposed to society, right? So of course we're going to get all these ideas. We're going to learn how we should be or how we shouldn't be, or what's appropriate or right or wrong. And often those ideas are really, they cause us to distrust ourselves, right? Because the truth is that we just are. We naturally are the way that we were when we were kids, right? And it doesn't mean that now we're going to behave all rude and, socially inappropriate. No, actually, what it means is that I still honor the experience that I'm having, and I trust in the experience that I'm having. And I may even trust in that more than what society or somebody else deems, right? Or even I myself can have a thought over here, right? That arises and says like, oh, you shouldn't be this way, right? Still, who I am in my heart, right? I trust me. I trust me in my heart more than I trust anything, right? In my mind or externally. And so it's this trust that is really a lifetime, right, of developing for all of us, right? It's coming into this trust. It's coming and life is so miraculous in the sense that different things will happen, right? Life events, severe things, tragedy, illness, loss, divorce, separation, transition, moving, all of these things will happen as a form of adversity. Really a unique way that we get to trust in life, right? When we come out of that adversity, when we overcome that challenge, we have a greater trust for life, and we have a greater trust for ourselves because we've been in that situation, right? And so this greater trust for ourselves sort of applies, right, to just even overall, like, to our trust in life, right? Our trust in every part of ourselves. And so life is really incredible in this way. But I just wanted to make this quick video because I know so many of us, right, we learn or we hear, right, we get an idea of what confidence is. And really, in its essence, what it is really just a trust in me. And so if you have like that learning or that conditioning, right, whether it's come from your parents or school or society or your social circle, right, or that conditioning has come in the form of life events like tragedy or illness or real things that you've had to go through. However you've learned, right, about in a way, whatever you've learned, or however you've learned to distrust yourself, right, the challenge and the obstacle really to overcome is coming out of that distrust, right, and returning back to the truth, right, of who you are. And that truth really is found in your heart, right? Your heart knows without thought. It's not thinking, it just knows. And so to ground yourself, right, to always come back here, especially when you hear your mind is just chiming away, it's getting really noisy, right? And there's a lot of chaos and clutter up here, right? Especially then, right, to return yourself back to your truth, because the heart is truth. And the heart has a natural form of confidence, right? And literally, it just is, right? And so in every moment, literally, it's guiding us, right? And so when we return back to this intuition, as in let our heart lead our life, trust, that is trust. That is the essence of trust, right? It's just living in the heart.